Oh, I should have done this years ago.
No, what you should have done years ago was put a gun to your own head. Shoot me. I don't give a damn.
What do you know? That makes two of us.
Stop! Luke! What are you doing?
Go away, Alexis.
Put the gun down.
No. You go away. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, come on, you do. You like to hurt women, or is it just the ones that you love, Spencer?
You smug bastard.
You know, I'm the reason why Laura's alive after what you dragged her through.
I could have saved her.
No. You don't exist in her mind anymore, Spencer.
That's because of you and Rick. You lied to her. You made her doubt herself.
Tell me, what did he do?
It doesn't matter anymore. It's all just blood under the bridge.
All right, Luke, listen to me. What's going to happen when Laura gets better? And she will, okay? 6 months from now, a year from now, when the therapy works, she's going to ask, what am I going to say? That you executed Scott in cold blood? How's that going to make her feel? She's going to blame herself.
None of this is Laura's fault. None of it.
You think that's the way she's going to feel? She's going to feel that you were pushed over the edge because of her. Luke, come on, one more death. What's that going to do for her recovery? Put the gun down.
Laura's the only reason that you're still breathing.
Look, this is not over. I'm gonna take care of this. I'm researching an appeal, so we'll fight it. Now just relax.
By the way, this case is closed.
You sanctimonious hypocrite. I'll shoot you myself if you don't shut up. Gentlemen, I hope you don't mind if I have a word with my client. Thank you.
I'm not your client.
There isn't a lawyer in this town that would come near you with a 10-foot pole after what you've just pulled.
The world would be a far, far better place without Baldwin.
You're already charged with second-degree murder. Now you've just added attempted murder to it with special circumstances.
He's
because,
not
you know,
going to charge me.
He's going to charge you with anything that he can charge you with. But we're going to hold the line of assault, emotional duress, and all Laura's breakdowns.
Why don't you just save your breath, Natasha?
I know that you don't think this defense is important.
He's going to let
right
this
now.
slide.
Why is that?
Call it a hunch.
I appreciate what you're doing. I really do. I know that you're trying to protect Laura, but you need to believe me when I tell you that this is being very counterproductive at this point.
Feel free to quit.
It's counterproductive because she can no longer be indicted, so there's really no need to cover for her. So why don't you just tell me what happened? You tell me the whole story about Scott, about Laura, about Rick Weber, and about the late Teresa Carter. I'm on to you, you know.
So what's to be on to?
So why won't you talk to me?
I got nothing to say.
You go to prison for a woman you love, yet you're sitting on a secret that will blow Scott Baldwin sky high. So why would you cover for a man that you hate?
Well, speak of the devil.
It's your lucky day, Spencer.
And how do you figure that?
Out of respect to Laura, I'm going to forget that you pulled that gun on me.
Where was your respect when you sent her off to the booby hatch, you jackass? Where was your respect when you kept a secret
All
from
right,
her for
keep
25
pushing me.
years?
You know what? You know what? Your magnanimous gesture is so appreciated, and we're going to formally thank you in the future.
You know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't be so damn polite to that man. He's a worm.
You, of all people, should recognize sarcasm when you hear it, and that worm can make life exceedingly difficult for you.
He is already.
Just tell me anything. Just give me a little. Help me a little.
Alexis, I would love to, but my mind's a complete blank.
You know, as an officer of the court, it's my duty to report corruption, and I have reason to believe that the district attorney is covering up for a crime. Somebody killed Teresa Carter. So who did it? Was it Scott? Was it Rick? Who was covering for who? Was someone blackmailing the other person? How did Laura get squeezed into this?
Beats the hell out of me.
What did Laura see in the attic? What about the photo of the bloody shirt that Scott had in that picture? Is that going to trigger something in Laura?
You stay the hell away from my wife.
I'm merely suggesting a hypothetical.
You're not my attorney. Alexis, go home.
I'm trying to help.
Officer! We be done in here!
Luke, we're not done.
Nobody forces Luke to do anything.
All right. I called the institute that Mom was sent to. I gave him my number. I told him to give me a call as soon as she arrives.
You gotta make them understand that they can't pressure her. They can't push her at all, or she will pull away.
The director understands. He says he's dealt with cases like hers before.
There's nobody like your mother. You have to make them understand there's nobody like her.
Dad, I checked into this place. There's no better place for Mom, okay? She's gonna be all right.
Did this director have any other pearls of wisdom?
We can't see Mom for 6 months.
That might be a good thing.
I covered with Lulu.
What'd you tell her?
The truth, basically. Mom's sick. She's at a special place that'll take care of her. She's gonna make a recovery. It's gonna be slow. And she only gets to see doctors right now.
Well, Bobby's gonna help with Lulu, so she'll be okay. She's got you and Nicholas.
She needs you, Dad.
I know. But that isn't gonna happen. It's just not in the cards right now.
Cards, Dad. I know what you're up to. I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
You don't have a whole lot to say about it, cowboy.
Yeah, maybe not. But I am gonna fight you every step of the way on it.
That is a very bad idea.
I think going to jail's a worse one.
I agree.
What is it that you're up to?
Lucky. Your shifty old daddy's got no intention of going to prison.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Philip Newhoff presiding.
Be seated. I believe we can dispense with this matter quickly. In the case of the people of the state of New York versus Lucas Lorenzo Spencer and the death of Dr. Rick Weber, the court rules as follows. The defendant,
Your Honor, excuse me, may I approach?
Miss Davis,
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
you are no longer counsel of record in this matter.
Which is precisely the issue that I'd like to address. I would like you to reinstate me as the defendant's counsel.
I object.
Your Honor, I don't want an attorney. I already fired her. Please, just keep her away from my case.
Quiet, Mr. Spencer. I will not tolerate unruly outbursts in my courtroom. Do it again, I'll have you gagged.
I've prepared a brief for your perusal. It states that Mr. Spencer is under extreme emotional duress and is not competent to represent himself. Mr. Spencer is not acting in his own best interest because he is too intent on protecting the woman that he loves.
Congratulations, Miss Davis. This is a fine piece of research.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sure you can see.
Unfortunately, your argument doesn't hold up. Not only has Mr. Spencer freely waived his right to counsel, but his considerable police record clearly indicates he is familiar with the workings of the criminal justice system. Mr. Spencer knows all the reasons why he should have a lawyer. He's chosen not to. He gets to do that. And though your argument is quite compelling, Miss Davis, you're not a psychiatrist, and therefore not qualified to render an expert opinion on Mr. Spencer's state of mind.
I understand, but Your Honor, I know the defendant.
Your motion is denied. Mr. Spencer, please stand. Based on your confession and plea of guilty in the matter of Rick Weber's death, this court finds you guilty of murder in the second degree. We will adjourn and reconvene for sentencing in 1 hour.
All rise.
I got nothing to say to you.
Well, then shut up and listen to me. You have the right to address the judge before sentencing. If I was you, I would throw myself on the mercy of the court and explain that Rick was trying to hurt Laura and you were trying to protect her, and killing Rick Weber, you deeply regret.
What is this? Huh?
I'm just trying to save you from Sing Sing, Spencer.
Because we're such good friends.
Just a little piece of advice.
Oh, I get it. Sure. You're trying to win points with Bobby by telling her you came up with this great advice for me at the 11th hour. Look, this is transparent and lame even for you, Baldwin.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, they can fry you up there, Spencer. But I do care about your sister. I know it would kill her to see you go away to prison for the rest of your life. So stop being such a fool and just think about it. Beg the court for leniency if you give a damn about your sister at all.
Well, imagine this. Somebody I actually want to see.
Think about it.
Jackass. It's real good to see you. But if you're here to, make one more heartfelt appeal for me to change the plea, save your breath. I might just have to come across this table and kill you too.
Yeah. That's really funny. That's not why I came.
Good.
All my life, you've had a backup plan. And you've been up against it more times than I can count. But there was always that angle, there was always that way out. I know you're gonna find a way out of this, too. But I want you to know, more than anything, that I believe in you. And I've got your back no matter what.
Congratulations, Spencer. Enjoy the rest of your miserable life in a 5x7 cell. Of course, when you get bored, you can regale all your new friends with your big adventures. Guard, get me out of here. Is my cell ready yet?
Nobody's locking you up. Say hello to the cavalry.